From the Free Play Away Game Studios, this is Free Play Arcade Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants. A Dawson player and pinball champion from Tarrant County. It's Free Play Hall of Famer, arm's length transaction, Ethan Wade. From the Free Play Richardson Bar. A man who is well known throughout all the lands. One of the most famous names in all of Free Play. It is Mike B. The real Mike B. We actually booked the real Mike B. The one that Penelope has been drawing all this time. Thank you, Mike, for joining us. And third, from one of my deliveries, I believe. Right, Chris? Is that where I met you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. One of the people who supported Free Play throughout its to-go and delivery era. Thank you so much for that. It is Chris. And now, leading you through is our host and writer of all this. So big round of applause for Journeyman Josh. Take it away, Josh.
Okay, here we are for the sixth non-champion Jeopardy! No thanks to Discord dying and apparently a lot of other parts of the internet.
They can't stop us.
Our souls.
The categories we have today are, starting from the left, we have quacks. That is about fictional doctors. Names the same. This is an actual category that shows up on Jeopardy! What you'll see is you'll see a list of things, and they all share a word in their name that either comes at the beginning or the end. So, for example, if we did Kent, Dick, and Gable, then you would say, what is Clark? Because they all have Clark in their name. Proof of purchase. That's about weird video game merchandise. Also a video game enemy. So all the answers to this question are also the name of a video game enemy. Relevant again. That is about Billy Mitchell. Because he has a new lawsuit that is in the news again.
Oh boy.
And then things in Mike Beltran's room. These questions were a pain in the ass to write.
This is all your fault, Mike. All right, Ethan, you're sitting in the right spot, so you have control of the board to start.
We will go ahead and start off with quacks for 200.
Okay. Mike, you could try watching the Twitch stream. You'll get a delay, but you know, if you can't see it on the Discord thing. Also, do we not have Mike's? Do we not have Mike's mic? Is that why he's typing in chat?
No, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Quacks for 200, you said, right?
Yes.
Invented a time machine powered by a flux capacitor that needs 1.21 gigawatts and 88 miles per hour to run. Okay, so to go over the rules again, the general rules, you have to wait for me to finish saying the question. You have to answer in the form of a question, and you have to answer in the form of a question. And we're a little bit lenient on that in the first round. So now people can buzz it. Chris.
Who is Emmett Doc Brown?
Yes. Oh, and I forgot to specify. You got it, but I forgot to specify. I want full names for this category. So it's who is Dr. Emmett Brown? That is correct. You got it. So you have control of the board now, Chris.
I'll do quacks for 400.
Talks in third person, and his favorite phrase is "Reed Richards!" Shakes his fist. HD Atomika.
Who is Dr. Victor Von Doom?
That is correct. All right.
Go ahead and quacks for 600. What's up?
No, I was going to say you have the board.
Oh, okay, yeah. Quacks for 600.
He's a psychiatrist with a radio show in Seattle, previously a barfly in Boston. Ethan.
Who is Dr. Fraser Crane?
That is correct. I forgot to mention this is Fictional Doctor's easy version. Next week I plan on doing hard version.
Ooh. Quacks for 800.
He is meant to be the medical equivalent of Sherlock Holmes, with Wilson as his Watson. Ethan.
Who is Dr. House? I can't think of his first name.
And sorry, that's incorrect.
Yeah.
All right. Chris, you buzzed in before I told him that was incorrect, so you get to buzz in again if you still want to answer, but I'm not going to count. Okay. Chris?
Who is Dr. Gregory House?
That is correct. Dr. Gregory House.
I couldn't think of his first name.
Let's
All right.
finish it out. Quacks for 1,000.
According to Motley Crue, he's got a cozy little job selling the Mexican mob packages of candy cane. Remember, you had to wait for me to finish. Mike.
Who is Dr. Feelgood?
That is correct. He's the one they call Dr. Feelgood. All right, you have the board now.
I will take proof of purchase for 200.
Okay. The Mega Man energy drink restores your energy, just like this item is named for. Ethan.
What is an E-Tank?
That is correct. Yeah, technically his first name is Jimmy. I was not going to make them remember that his name was Jimmy Feelgood. I mean, his name isn't even Feelgood. They just call him Dr. Feelgood, right?
We'll go ahead with proof of purchase for 400.
The Nintendo Serial System featured these two games in its serial shapes.
3, 2, 1. Boop, boop, boop.
Really? It's Super Mario Brothers and Zelda.
Ah.
And I'm not hearing anything from you if you're doing them.
Proof of purchase for 600.
Resident Evil 4 had a special edition that came with a GameCube controller shaped like one of these. Ethan.
What is a chainsaw?
That is correct. A chainsaw controller. I have that. It had each one had a unique blood spatter pattern.
I think this is our first three-way tie too.
Proof of purchase for 800.
Okay. This is the first picture, so I gotta look at the piece of paper. This shoe company made actual Sonic shoes in conjunction with the release of the new live-action movie. Chris.
What is Puma?
That is correct. I was going to Photoshop out the logo, but I did not have time. It's kind of hard to see anyway in that picture.
Yeah, I can't see it. It looks like Nike.
I can't see it.
I can't see it either.
Yeah, there's little Pumas there.
Let's
right.
go proof of purchase for 1,000.
John Woo's game Stranglehold, starring Chow Yun-fat, had a special edition that came with a pair of lighters that were replicas of these iconic John Woo items.
Three, 2, 1.
It's Berettas.
Ah.
You can get replica Berettas with Stranglehold.
Were they gold
Okay.
though?
No. They look kind of like real ass Berettas.
I'm kind of glad I didn't answer that because I was gonna say doves.
I kind of expected somebody to say dove.
I was gonna say guns, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I was also gonna say handguns, but I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Yeah. Name's the same for 200.
Well, what I would have done in that case has been like, can you be more specific?
Gotcha.
KOOPA, Arthur, ARTHAS, GHIDORAH. Chris.
Who is King?
That's right. King.
Okay. I got. Okay.
We'll do names the same for 400.
S. Preston Esquire, Bullet, Goldberg, Beta Ray. Chris, you were slightly fast.
Who is Bill?
That is correct. Bill.
We'll do names the same for 600.
Melty, Sport, Bowl, Rain. Ethan.
What is blood?
That's correct. You were like 0.1 seconds ahead of Mike on that one.
Names the same for 800.
Rivals, Blastman, Chronicles, Unleashed. Ethan.
What is Sonic?
That's correct.
Ooh.
Only one of those is not a Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Names the same for 1000.
Hermit, Fiddler, Mud, Head. Mike.
What is crab?
That is correct. Mud crabs are enemies from Fallout. Head crabs are from Half-Life, and the other two are actual
Crabs. Huh.
All right, Mike, you got the board.
What is also a video game enemy for 200?
Okay. A substance that is capable of causing the illness or death of a living organism when introduced or absorbed.
Three, two, one.
What is poison? Poison.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The clue is not the video game enemy. It's just there is also a video game enemy named that thing. You saw the board, Mike.
Oh, I'll take the same category for 400.
An outdated slang term for people of Italian descent, often used to describe lower-ranked members of the Italian mafia. Ethan.
What is a Goomba?
Yes. Goomba. I think the term is usually spelled with an H on the end, but the enemy's doesn't. So whatever.
Go ahead with also video game enemy for 600.
Any plant that grows along the ground, around another plant, or up a wall by means of extending stems or branches.
Three, three, two.
Vine?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You said vine, right?
Right.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Three, two, one.
Let's see if this tells you what it is. It's what is a creeper?
Also the genome of Beltran.
Ew.
Hey-o.
It's a Minecraft enemy. They
That
blow
Mike
up.
missed that, right?
Yeah, he said vine.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I had the right person.
Is it my board still?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because nobody got it right.
Also a video game enemy for 800.
The dry outer covering of some fruit and seeds. Mike.
What is a shell?
Well, that's close. That's wrong.
Three, two, one.
Husk.
What is a husk? Their enemies were Mass Effect.
Okay. Also video game enemy for 1000.
This is the Daily Double. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, boy.
You have to answer it, and you bid an amount before answering. Before finding out the question.
You
I'll
have.
bid 800.
Howard. It's 1,000. You should at least bid 1,000.
Hey.
So,
Okay. Your clue is a depressed father.
Ooh. What is a patriarch? I have no idea.
No, that's incorrect. You're gonna feel really stupid because it's really obvious once you hear it. It is what is sad daddy?
Oh God.
That is a boss from Silent Hill Origins.
Oh, jeez.
So I keep seeing Chris cutting out of the buzzer. Do we need to switch to verbal buzzers? Or what? Is there an issue?
We can do that. That's fine.
Chris, are you there? Hello, Chris?
Might be just internet issues.
Mike B, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. I see Chris lit up.
On chat, or still on Discord?
I see him in Discord, but it's
There
not
he is.
indicating he's talking or anything.
Right.
Is that ponies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ponies Donuts, aka Chris.
All right, back to the Hangout chat.
All right. Echo time. Did he take a bathroom break in the middle of the round? Should we do interview time now?
I guess. I mean, because it definitely
I'm
seems
here.
like...
Can you hear me?
Okay. We can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Is he on the buzz thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are okay working?
But,
Internet?
like, do we need to switch, or does it seem like it's good now, or what?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's Ethan who has the board, right?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you
You
just
missed
had
double.
double Jeopardy.
All right. Go ahead and do things in Mike Beltran's room for 200.
Okay. Let me get the questions ready here, because these are always pictures. All right. The 90 on this cassette tape represents this. Ethan.
What is minutes?
That's correct. Minutes. I was going to make the question, what does DBS mean? And I couldn't find anything that told me what DBS meant. I thought it was decibels, but like, is it
Dolby
though?
bass system.
Like, why is the D lowercase and the other two uppercase? I'm not entirely sure it is decibel.
It's all about the branding, man.
Actually,
It seemed-
decibel DB, lowercase d, uppercase p, right?
But why is the S uppercase?
Oh,
And like when I searched for it, it seemed to have been a thing that was only on Memorex tapes. So it had to have been like some, I don't know, BS they made up or something. Anyway,
We'll go ahead and do things in Mike Beltran's room for 400.
these systems each had an official Smash Brothers controller released for them.
Three,
wow.
2, 1.
On the controller?
I'm gonna feel really stupid.
It's Winter GameCube, Wii U, and Switch.
Switch,
Wii was the
okay.
only one that didn't, because
Okay.
the GameCube controllers were compatible with the Wii. So they did do like a new controller for the Wii.
Okay. All right. Things in Mike Beltran's room for 600.
Gabriel Iglesias was hired to replace Keenan and Kel on the 6th season of this Nickelodeon sketch comedy show. Chris.
What is all that?
That is correct. He was on All That.
Huh.
No clue.
I was not watching All That in season 6, so I did it.
I
No.
didn't know they went to season 6.
Yeah, whenever they get to the I didn't know they went to that season, that's when they start calling Beltran's friends.
What is all that?
We'll
'Cause
keep
I don't
going
know what
with
that is.
800.
I think he said it.
Either
way, it's first round.
It was a sketch comedy show on Nickelodeon. It was like a kid's Saturday Night Live.
That was my point, Del. It wasn't. I have no idea what that show is.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Which one? Kel's the one who ended up on actual Saturday Night Live, right?
No, it's
Keenan.
Keenan.
Keenan?
Yeah,
Okay.
Keenan Thompson.
It's still there for like 15 years now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Chris has the board.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with Beltran's room for 800.
And What's Her Face was on there originally. Had her own show, then went crazy. Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
Okay. In spite of the date on this pager, the PageNet service actually ceased operation in this year, shortly after teaming up with Motorola. Clinton was acquitted halfway through his second term, The Phantom Menace and The Matrix were released in theaters, and Lil Nas X was born. Ethan.
What is 1999?
That is correct.
Hella old.
Well, what's the date on it? I can't see it.
It says 2020. It says 050720.
Oh, dear.
Jeez.
Mike's got fake equipment in his room.
We'll finish out things in Beltran's room for 1,000.
This was the worst one. Like, I'm supposed to find like Dallas Mavericks trivia. Like, when the Mavericks were formed, there was some controversy because this college has a team that shares the Mavericks name. Chris.
What is University of Texas at Arlington?
That is correct.
The real Mavericks. You know it, Mike.
Chris or Mike answered
again
that.
for 200.
Who answered that one? I'm sorry.
Chris.
Okay, got it. Right, sorry.
While best known for his Donkey Kong high score, Billy Mitchell also set the first official perfect score on this game. Mike.
What is Pac-Man?
That is correct. Pac-Man. All right, you got the board. And I mean, you just want to go down?
Yeah, relevant again for 400.
I mean, you're allowed to skip around is the thing. Billy Mitchell's Donkey Kong high score were recently thrown out because of evidence that he got them using this program. Mike.
What is MAME?
That is correct. MAME. You want 600?
Yeah, sorry, 600.
In King of Kong, this is the person who was trying to break Billy Mitchell's record. Mike.
Who is Steve Wiebe?
That is correct.
800.
Mike's the Billy Mitchell expert.
Seen this movie 800 times.
Okay. Billy Mitchell lost his defamation lawsuit. Okay, so I'll say over when I'm done reading the question since you can't see it. Billy Mitchell lost his defamation lawsuit for a parody character appearing in this show. Called Garrett Bobby Ferguson, the judge for the case wrote, "The television character does not match the plaintiff in appearance. GBF appears as a non-human creature, a giant floating head with no body from outer space, while plaintiff is a human being. And when GBF loses his title, the character literally explodes, unlike plaintiff. Over." Chris.
What is regular show?
That's correct.
What a decision from the judge. That got into some detail.
Read it slower and breathier, Judge.
We'll do relevant again for 1,000.
Name for the restaurant he inherited from his parents. This is the name of Billy Mitchell's hot sauce.
Oh, God.
Three, two, one.
Oh, very last second, Chris buzzed in.
What is Ricky's?
Yeah, Rick.
Oh,
Got some of that in the fridge.
Got a sub.
Ricky's famous hot sauce. Ricky's is.
All right, that takes us to the end of round one. Do we need to take a break for everybody?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I can get a water. Interview and then I'm gonna get a water.
Sweet. Ethan, are you good?
I'm good.
All right, you're my co-host. You interview the contestants, including yourself. Start with yourself. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back in
Wait a
90
minute.
seconds.
What am I supposed to ask myself? Wait a minute.
That's the first question. Go.
Well, what would I ask myself? Gosh, I don't know. Chat, help me out here. What should I ask myself?
What was it like starring in your first porn?
Was it like starring in what?
The first wormhole
Oh,
from earlier.
Man, that was an experience. I'll put it like that. A very fun experience though. I hope somebody got all that on clipped somehow.
We should get that from the VOD.
Yeah,
You couldn't clip the whole thing.
Yeah, it's very close to Operation White Claw.
Okay, now ask Mike a question.
Mike B. What's it like being probably confused with the other Mike B?
It's a travesty. It's quite frankly horseshit. He's older, but I was a free play first.
All right, fair enough.
Thank you, Ethan, for co-hosting a show that you were also a contestant on.
Hey, can you hear me fine like this?
I hear you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
So I turned off automatically detect sensitivity because apparently Discord was deciding to pick up the very quiet noise coming from my headset of people talking. So I saw the thing lighting up like when other people were talking. So
Ethan, now you got to ask Chris a question.
Chris, I don't think I've ever met you, so I don't know any questions to ask. So I'm gonna swing.
That
I'm gonna
sounds
throw
like
that
all
back.
the questions are open.
That's true. Chris, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Pink.
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry, contestant Chris, not co-host Chris.
It's pink.
All right, pink. All right.
Just
Penelope,
like
write that
Jason
down.
Mraz.
I've got other Penelope questions if you need to.
I'm ready. Is everybody else ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yep,
Okay. So we are back from the commercials and interviews that Chris did very well.
Thank you. Thank you. Anytime.
We are here for Double Jeopardy now, and in Double Jeopardy, all the values are doubled, so it's still anybody's game because there's a lot more money going around in this round. The categories for this round.
I think Chris may be sawing the microphone.
Raking leaves.
Raking leaves. Yes, that's it.
We've got Journey to Synonym. This is not about Journey to Journeyman, but it's about obscure fighting games. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a synonym for the name of an obscure fighting game, and you have to tell me the name of the obscure game. Save the Polygonal World. This is about PlayStation RPGs. Filmed on Location is about movies filmed in Dallas. Clackers is about fictional ducks.
I was hoping.
Check the Lore is questions about the lore from games that have a lot of lore that people don't generally pay attention to. And Hell is Other Meeple is a board game category. I was originally going to call this probably another dead category, but I figured that was too cynical. I made him very easy. Hopefully. So Mike has the board because he is behind.
Wonderful. I will take Journey to Synonym for 400.
Culpable Cog. This is a synonym for a fighting game. Ethan.
What is Guilty Gear?
That is correct.
Go ahead and do Journey to Synonym for 800.
Stirs Retribution. Ethan.
What is Breaker's Revenge?
That is correct.
Journey to Synonym for 1200.
Vital Fluid Blade. Mike.
Mike, we are not hearing you.
What is last
Oh.
played?
That's incorrect. Anybody else?
3, 2, 1.
It's a plasma sword. What is plasma sword?
My brain went around.
Go ahead and do Journey to Synonym for 1600.
Occult core.
Three, 2, 1.
It's Arcana Heart. What is Arcana Heart?
Go ahead and finish up Journey to Synonym for 2000.
Piscine reverberation. Yeah.
Three, 2, 1.
Ooh, it's the second one. What is rumblefish? Rumblefish.
Whoa.
These are all great, by the way.
Yeah. Go ahead and do Check the Lore for 400.
Beaumont defeated Dracula with the help of Sifa Belnades, Alucard, and this thief. Chris.
What is Castlevania?
The name of the thief that is what we're
Oh,
looking for.
the thief. My bad. Okay. I don't
Also,
remember.
that wasn't the correct game.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Castlevania 3.
Anyone else? 3, 2, 1.
It's who is Grant Dynasty?
Okay, I'm curious. Which Castlevania game is that?
3.
3.
Oh,
That's the one that
okay.
the anime was based on. Grant was the
Okay.
only character they didn't put in the anime.
I see. Okay. I think I was getting that mixed up with Rondo of Blood.
He was
Okay.
the one who could climb on the walls, too.
Okay. Go ahead and do Check the
Dracula's
Lore.
Curse.
Check the Lore for 800.
This killer bee was actually a clone created so that M. Bison could transfer himself into their body, but they broke free and joined MI6. Ethan.
Who is Cammy White?
That's correct.
She has a last name.
Also known as Killer Bee.
Go ahead and do Check the Lore for 1200. So I need my,
Leona Hydern and Iori Yagami have the bloodline power
shit,
inherited from KOF's version of this multi-headed serpent of myth. Ethan.
I didn't mean to buzz in the first time. I'm sorry. And what is Orochi?
That is correct. Or who is Orochi, but I'm not particular about the phrasing of the question.
Check the Lore for 1600.
This character in the Sonic series works as a spy for the United Federation and an agent for the Guardian Units of Nations. Ethan.
Who is Rouge the Bat?
That is correct.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Clearly, I need to go more obscure.
Check the Lore for 2000.
Dunmare the Dunmare, there's no N there. The Dunmare domesticated the Siltstriders for transportation around Varfendel and Morrowind. Siltstriders resemble giant versions of these insects. Had a hard time reading that for some reason. I said I needed to go more obscure.
3, 2.
Mike.
What are water bugs?
No. Incorrect.
3, 2, 1.
So, what is a flea? They look like giant fleas. These are from Morrowind. Elder Scrolls, a series with lots of lore that nobody pays attention to. Except for
All
most
I know is there's a
hardcore fans.
cat that keeps appearing in all of them.
Go ahead and do Save the Polygonal World for 400.
At the military academy, Balam Garden must team up with the Forest Owls to stop an army led by sorceress Adia. Ethan.
What is Final Fantasy VIII?
That's correct.
Go ahead and do Save the Polygonal World for 800.
This strategy RPG centers on a 2112 Cold War between the Oceania Cooperative Union and the People's Republic of Da Han Zhong, fought with mechs known as Wanzers.
Three, two, one.
At the last second.
What is front mission?
That's correct. It's technically 3, but I wasn't gonna try to.
Okay. Let me do Hell is Other Meeple for 400.
Players build roads, settlements, and cities and trade things like wood, sheep, and wheat.
I know that one.
Chris.
What is Settlers of Catan?
That is correct.
We'll stick
Now,
with that
now
category.
it says easy, but here's the thing now. I have no idea how much any of these people know anything about board games. So I really couldn't, go in on it. A commonly missed rule in Monopoly involves using one of these whenever someone passes on buying a new property. Using one of these. So, Ethan.
What is an auction?
That is correct. You're supposed to auction off the property so nobody.
Really? Like when you pass by?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when
Yep.
somebody
Get 'em on
lands
the
on a
cheap.
property and decides not to buy it, you auction it off. It's in the rule book. Nobody ever plays
Yeah.
it that way.
Yeah, you get it on the cheap if you do it that way too. It's good strategy.
Makes the
a
game
lot
go much
shorter.
faster. Yeah.
Go with Hell is Other Meeple for 1200.
This children's board game about climbing and falling was originally designed as a morality lesson. Chris.
What is Shoots and Ladders?
Yes, or Snakes and Ladders, I would have also allowed.
We'll do Hell is Other Meeple for 1600.
Well, see, this tells me that I can maybe have real board game questions.
You just never know with the contestants, really.
Right.
Shoot,
I mean,
Shoot
we
some
had
Ladders is
we
pretty
had
real.
we had Dragon Ball be a dead category one time. This classic strategy board game had a Metal Gear Solid version, adding a Drebin shop, the Beauties as generals, and Outer Heaven as a mobile launch base.
Three, two, one.
No, it was sorry, Ethan buzzed in.
What is Risk?
That is correct. The Metal Gear Solid Risk, I think, is pretty rad. Yeah, you can get control of Outer Heaven and just it flies around the map, and you can just launch invasions from it.
Wow.
Have you seen Legacy Risk and everything?
Yeah, I've
Where
done Legacy
the
Risk.
game changes? Nice.
Yeah.
Finish out Hell is Other Meeple for 2000.
In the original Cluedo, the victim's name was Dr. Black. For Clue, it was changed to this. Ethan.
What is Mr. Body?
That is correct.
All right. Save the Polygonal World for 1200.
This PlayStation RPG was the beginning of a new series spun off from the Shin Megami Tensei games. These games often focus on high school students, inner selves, and relationships. Ethan.
What is Persona?
That is correct.
Save the Polygonal World for 1600.
Only double.
All right.
There we go. So you got a bid an amount.
I'll go ahead and bid 2000.
Okay. This game features giant robots, many Christian analogies, a character named Choo Choo, and is the first of many games in a semi-related series that all share the same prefix.
Ooh. I'm gonna take a wild guess on this, and what is Vanguard Bandits?
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Nah, worth a shot.
What is Xenogears?
Xenogears.
It supposedly related to Xenosaga and God, what is the new one?
Xenoblade Chronicles?
Blade. Yeah, Xenoblade. They're all done by the same guy.
Gotcha. Go ahead and finish out the category for 2000.
In this game, players take on the role of a Valendia knight accused of murder. Even though it's not a Final Fantasy title, it is set in the world of Evil Leafs, the same setting as the Final Fantasy Tactics.
3, 2, 1.
That is Vagrant Story.
Ah. All right. Go ahead and filmed on location for 400.
In a dystopic and crime-ridden Detroit, a terminally wounded cop returns to the force as a powerful cyborg haunted by submerged memories. Ethan.
What is RoboCop?
That is correct. These are all going to be literally the descriptions from IMDb, by the way, because we were having internet problems and I was short on time.
Filmed on location for 800.
3 company workers who hate their jobs decide to rebel against their greedy boss. Oh, come on.
3, 2, 1.
Office Space.
Office Space.
Oh,
Yep.
So close.
Mike
too.
Judge. Arlington native.
I did not know that was filmed in like the state of Texas. I did not know
You can
that.
see the 635 sign in the intro.
Yeah, it's of course it is. It's Mike Judge.
Filmed on location for 1200.
An idyllic science fiction future has one major drawback. Life must end at the age of 30.
Three, 2, 1.
Logan's
Did
Run.
literally last second. What did you say? I'm sorry?
I buzzed in. Did you get me?
Yeah, you buzzed in, Chris. Yeah,
Yeah. It's What is Logan's Run?
that is correct. Yeah, I was saying you buzzed in at like literally last second. It was just, you were same time that Chris was saying 3.
Chris, you have control.
Filmed on location for 1600.
4 friends / fledgling entrepreneurs, knowing that there's something bigger and more innovative than the different error-checking devices they've built, wrestle over their new invention. Ethan.
What is Halt and Catch Fire?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Damn. Great guess.
I noticed a big thing that this description left out that might have made this easier.
Oh, you know what? Not knowing the big thing is really part of the fun in this one.
I think I know it. I just can't remember the name of it.
3. Oh, sorry. 3, 2, 1.
What is Primer?
This
Their
movie-
invention
oh,
is a
it's a
time
good
travel
movie.
device.
This movie is greatness.
Yeah.
I was way off.
We'll stick with that category for 2000.
3 friends plan to pull off a simple robbery and go on the run. This one should be easier, but I noticed that the IMDb description was so vague that I put it as the hardest one.
3.
Should I give a hint? Should I give a hint since I didn't actually write these?
Sure. But up to you, man.
Wes Anderson. Chris.
What is Bottle Rocket?
That is correct. It's like the most vague way to describe bottle
Yeah.
rocket. Yes, that was filmed in Dallas.
Chris has the category, or has the board.
I think we lost him. He went off the buzzer.
Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I just don't have.
And Chris.
Hello, Chris.
I can hear you, but I don't think you can.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. You just kind of cut out at the end. You're roboting a little.
I hear.
But we haven't heard your choice of
Oh,
the
there-
category.
There we go. Quackers for 400.
There we go.
Just say buzz, I guess. You don't have the buzz. Oh, there it goes.
I have buzz. I just didn't have video. I had buzz and audio, just not video on the stream. But
This private investigator hails from Duck World, an alternate dimension where everyone is a duck, and is friends with some of Earth's mightiest heroes. Chris.
who is Howard the Duck?
That is correct. Howard the Duck.
Let's keep going to 800.
The second richest duck, this ore stealer, is of South African nationality and Scrooge McDuck's bitter business rival.
Three, two, one.
Chris, we got you right before.
Who is Flintheart? Do I need a last name?
Yes.
Glomgold?
Wow.
Yes, it's Flintheart Glomgold. Although two people in chat said it.
I don't have the.
Yeah.
So I put
the buzzer on my computer.
ore stealer as a synonym as a clue for.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the guy's of his first name.
I had first, but not last. Let's do 1200.
This snack-sounding Darkwing Duck villain is the Disney equivalent of Batman villain the Joker. Ethan.
Who is Quackerjack?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Quackerjack. Also, apparently the name of some team's duck mascot.
Quackers for 1600.
This Tiny Toons character is the protege that I spelled protege. Well, I didn't do the. Okay. Is the protege of Daffy Duck. Chris.
Who is Dinky Duck?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh.
Anyone
Anybody
else? 3, 2, 1.
Lucky Duck.
Lucky.
All right, Quackers for 2000.
Well, guess what?
It's
It's the other Daily Double.
Oh boy, this is a big one. Negative 1,400 for Mike, 10,600 for Chris, and 15,000 for Ethan.
Go 2500.
Originally appearing in Danger Mouse, this vampire duck won't suck blood because he's a vegetarian and he hates living in a castle.
Oh, jeez. I can't think of anything, and if this is right, I won't be terribly surprised. Who is Duckula?
Can you be more specific?
Oh, jeez. Who is Vladimir Duckula? I don't know.
I'm going to count that as incorrect. It is.
Yeah.
Who is Count Duckula?
Count Duckula! Oh!
Boy, you were so close.
Oh man.
That was Ethan, not Chris, who got that wrong. I think they just took the points off Chris.
Yeah, Ethan got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he's correcting it.
Okay. So, you guys are going to find out the category for Final Jeopardy, bid and amount, and then you will find out the answer, and then write down your answers. We are going to send the answers to who's on Ian. Is it Ian or Lego?
Lego.
Okay.
There you go.
Send the bids to Lego on Discord after I tell you the category. Got it?
Got it.
And Mike can answer for fun.
Mhm.
The category is Josh is really desperate because all this internet stuff happened and he procrastinated too much, so he wrote a question about something in his room.
Oh, jeez.
I like it. I like this new leaf.
All right, I'm gonna try this out too and see what happens. I think we'll be okay with this.
This will be fine, yes.
I am disappointed.
We'll do yours
Yeah,
in the next
but
one.
that's just the. Oh yeah. Yeah, but they don't normally. They don't normally play this after they read the question, the answer.
Yeah, this is just for the bids.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, my
The numbers.
He's really
It's been clear a few times that Ian doesn't actually watch the show, but he's producing it. It's pretty cool.
Let me switch back.
He
while
does really
you're
good
doing
for
this.
someone who doesn't really watch the show a
I
lot.
thought you guys were already answering. My bad.
I was really confused. Like I hadn't seen the question yet.
The scores will disappear. The scores will disappear off the bottom because I'm going to switch over to the tab that does the Final Jeopardy stuff. But I'll do that after everybody's done bidding.
Waiting on a bid from Mike.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to bid. He's just answering. I mean, just type him in as.
I did.
Whatever. Okay. The question, or the clue. It is a picture. Okay. This is a picture for this movie. So now you can start the timer.
All right, you got your wish, Lego. I should have watched this first, Lego. I'm sorry, everybody.
Boom, boom.
We should have had
I
the
thought this
echo
guy
for
was gonna
that.
I thought this guy was gonna beatbox something. No, he
So-
did not.
We'll start with Mike. Your answer was, and then it should show up. There you go. Big Hero 6. That's correct, but not in the form of a question.
Ah, fuck.
How much is he gonna lose?
Your bid was.
Oh,
man.
a new record.
Oh man!
Biggest negative ever now. All right, next we got Chris because he was in second. Your answer was. What is Big Hero 6? That's correct. And your bid was 7,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ethan,
17,600 for him.
your answer was. What is Big Hero 6? Yeah, I knew this one was going to be easy, but like I said, I was desperate. And your bid was 3,500. Oh, does that actually put Chris in the lead?
That
Because he didn't
means
I think
bid
your
enough?
winner
I
with
think
a
it
score
does.
of 17,600 coming from behind
How
is
short?
Chris.
Oh, how short am I? Dang it!
Uh,
Or are you at 18?
1,600.
I don't know what.
No,
Flip
someone
over
else
to
do
the
math
first
on me.
tab.
Someone else do math on me.
It's right. It's 16,000 for Ethan,
Okay.
17,600 for Chris.
Ah, 1,600 short. God.
Yep.
We should have bid more. Oh well.
There you go.
It's a good game.
Good
Good
games.
game.
Congratulations, Chris.
Josh, flip to the first tab again, and you can see the final scores.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And Mike with the possibly the highest negative we've ever seen.
Somehow beat Danny.
Yes, congratulations to the new record from Mike B.
That
very,
was a
very good
random
game.
amount of nines typed in by me. He did not wager an amount.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so still Danny still has the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats, Chris. Thank you so much, Ethan, for playing. You guys were both great. Thank you to Ian and Lego, our producers, who fought through a lot of madness today, and especially thank you to Josh Rylander for writing this whole thing and putting up with all the madness and dealing with all of us clowning around for 2 hours. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you.
rewriting it when I lost half of it.
Amazing as always. I would have no idea. Yeah, thank you so much. This is fantastic. You want to do it 5 o'clock next week? Did you say?
Yeah, I think 5 o'clock. I will hit. I seem to hit more often. So.
Okay, sounds good. So we will be back with Free Play Arcade Jeopardy and 3 new contestants and all new answers for them to question at 5 o'clock next Monday. Thank you so much, everybody involved. It's incredible.
Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
I really like the synonym one, actually. That's like my favorite.
Quackers was good. Josh is so good at
Yeah,
this.
both quackers.
And quackers, yeah.
Yeah, I originally had the synonym one on regular Jeopardy, and then I finished writing them and was like, these are actually real hard. So I moved it to Double Jeopardy.
Yeah.